How many calories are you gonna burn walking 10,000 steps a day? In this video, we're gonna find out. I'm Steve, this is Steve's Midlife Fitness. Let's get into it. Okay guys, so I'll be checking in with you at various points during the walk. Right now, I'm about 27 minutes in, I think, yeah, and we've just gone over 3,000 steps. So I'll try and check in with you again about 5,000, and at the end of the walk we're going to have a look at all the data, see how many calories I've burned, what my heart rate was, and what the impact on my day was, and all that sort of stuff at the end of the video. But I'm just over 3,000 steps now, 27 minutes in. I'll try and talk to you again around 5,000 just so you, I'll give you an idea of how I'm getting on. Right, see you at 5,000. Just gone over 5,000 steps, been in the legs a little bit, not gonna lie. But we're about, what are we now, 45 minutes in, so we're making pretty good time. I think we're probably going to finish in, what's that mean, around 90 minutes, something like that. About an hour and a half is going to get us 10,000 steps. I'll check in with you again about 7,500, let you know how I'm getting on. But yeah, we're over halfway now, so it's about powering home. Okay guys, so we're about 7,500 steps in. We've just gone over, say just gone over an hour, probably about an hour and 8 minutes. They're on to now, so we've got 7,500 steps in an hour and 8 minutes. So we're still on track for that hour and a half finish. I'm starting to feel it a bit in the legs. I've been trying to go at a good pace, but again, we'll see that all at the end of the video. I'm going to be tracking everything using the Fitbit, and I mention that again when we go over the stats. If you want to do the same thing, I'll leave a link in the description to a Fitbit that you can use, same one that I'm using, if you want to track your stats like this. If you want to get out there, go for a walk or a run, and you want to track calories burned and stuff like that. But yeah, 7,500 steps in. I'll check in with you again once we're done. Hopefully be about an hour and a half, fingers crossed. Okay guys, we just finished at 10,000 steps, a little over an hour and a half, but I think that's pretty good going. Right, so we'll jump into the computer now and have a look at all of my stats that have been collected on Fitbit to see exactly how many calories I've burned walking 10,000 steps. Okay guys, so back now, just had a shower, just got out, and now we're going to have a look at all the calories that I've burned, the calories per minute I was burning, the impact on my day, my heart rate, and all that other stuff. So let's jump into the app and into the computer and we'll see what's going on. Okay guys, so we've got three bits of information here. I'll run through them just so you know what you're looking at and the information that's up here. So during this 10,000 steps, it actually took me 1 hour and 31 minutes. Now I was actually going for it, so I think it's more of a power walk. So normally when I do these walks, the vast majority, and when I say the vast majority, I mean 95% will probably be in the fat burning zone. And if you look on the left hand side in this column where it says heart rate zones, you'll see that actually 45 minutes was in the cardio zone and only 46 minutes was in the fat burning zone. So it's around about 50-50. Just below that you'll have my heart rate. So my average beats per minute was 128 and my maximum beats per minute was 150. And you can see that chart as it starts to go up as the exercise becomes longer, and my average heart rate starts to increase. And I was really trying to hit a time there that I just missed out on, trying to get under the hour and a half, but it's all calories burned, it's all calories burned in the bag, so it all counts. But that's the information there. There's a little drop off, so on the left hand side at the bottom you'll see it starts to rise and then it drops off again. That's probably around the 3,000 mark when I started recording, and where it drops off again as you look up there, that's probably going to be when I started recording again. So that's the left hand side, that's all that information. The energy burned in the middle column here, so we've got 1,106 calories burned on the 10,000 step walk, which just blows my mind a little bit. and that is at a rate of 12.2 calories per minute. And you can see that graph there. So at the bottom there you've got 0 to 1 hour and 31 minutes, and then you've got the calories per minute I'm burning. So the average is 12.2, but it does go above that 14 calories per minute line, especially towards the end there when I was really going for it. And at the start it's a little bit off, but then I picked up the pace a bit and started power walking, and that's where it increases there. And on the left hand side that's the same. You can see that increase in my heart rate where I started to pick up the pace a little bit. And in the final column on the far right hand side, you've got the impact on my day. Now I didn't do many steps before taking on the challenge, so probably about 1,000 around the house, and then I got my trainers on and just got out there and did it. So this screenshot here is 10,120 steps. That was how many steps I did on the walk, of 11,044 steps taken during the day to that point. It's a little bit more now. Calories burned, so you've got an additional 1,106 calories burned there, of 2,333 calories burned in total for the day. But I think that just sort of sets at midnight, and it's like your resting calories burned rate there, resting metabolic rate. So it all gets added together. So I haven't gone out there and gone for like run a marathon or something. That's that's just how many calories I'm burning sort of at rest, added in with the amount of calories that I was burning whilst on this 10,000 step walk. And then below that you've got 91 active minutes, of 95 active minutes total. So the Fitbit has registered something there, and again all this information that I'm showing you here I collected using a Fitbit, which I'll link to in the description if you want to go and pick one up and you want to go out for a walk and you want to track all this information, whether that be walking or cycling, running, anything like that. Fitbit can track it all, and if you want to see exactly how many calories you're burning, how many calories a minute you're burning, you know, your heart rate, your average heart rate, what zone you're in, it's really good information to know, guys. So yeah, there you go. That's my calories burned on a 10,000 step walk. Thanks for watching the video, guys. I really do appreciate it. I'm Steve. This is Steve's Midlife Fitness. I'll see you guys again in that one right there.